The healing crisis. This occurs when you start to cleanse the body. When you go on an all-fruit diet, the body is going to start and try and eliminate waste and toxins that it has stored in itself. And this will be expressed as symptoms. It can be a worsening of symptoms. The very common ones you will experience would be cold and flu-like symptoms, fevers. These are necessary because the body is heating itself up to expel mucus and acids and toxins. So it's very normal. Just keep an eye and use common sense, meaning that if you feel that something shouldn't be the way it is for a long period of time, then you're going to get attention, of course. But a healing crisis can take anywhere from a few hours to a few days, sometimes a week, and then it goes away. It's temporary, my point is. So pay attention to the healing crisis. It is necessary for you to heal. It's very, very unlikely and unheard of that you would not go through a healing crisis unless you're somewhat healthy and the body doesn't have that much toxins or mucus to expel. Then you're not likely to go to a healing crisis. But for most of us, you are going to go through a healing crisis. It can lead to a worsening of symptoms. For instance, let's say you had an injury 10 years ago and the body healed itself, but it didn't heal itself to the place it wanted to. Well, when you go on the cleanse, it's going to go back to that location and repair it, and you're going to feel that pain that you had before. And if you didn't know anything better, you think that you're getting worse and you go and suppress it. And when it comes to healing, you never suppress something, you always express it. This is crucial that most modalities don't understand. When you have a cold and flu-like symptom, you don't suppress it, you express it. It's trying to come out, okay? Always understand this key factor. Expressing symptoms is better than suppressing it, because when you suppress something, it accumulates and it will come out a different way or more aggressively, and you don't want that. For instance, if you use a steroid on your skin, the skin problems go away, right? But you're weakening your adrenal glands, things are going to get a lot uglier, and when your skin problems come back, they're going to come back with a vengeance. Okay. Whereas if you expressed it, you will see the symptoms and you'll stay there for a bit. It might get a little bit worse, then it gets better, and it doesn't come back again. So always understand the distinction between expressing symptoms and suppressing them. You don't want to be suppressing symptoms. I can tell you that straight out. Most of the medication you find out there are suppressing. They're not expressing, and that's why things tend to get worse as you go along. So always understand this way. The body needs to express toxins out, acids out, and get better. That's how it gets better. It's called a healing crisis. So pay attention to it, because if you don't understand this and you get symptoms, you might run and find methods to suppress it when the body was actually trying to heal itself.